Hello, my name is Sunil Indora. I am working as lecturer mechanical at SGV Government Polytechnic College, Bharatpur. Today I will discuss chapter 2 that deals with the law of thermodynamics. So chapter 2 में जो thermodynamics के law हैं उनके बारे में हम पढ़ेंगे. These laws governs the heat transfer and work transfer in any system. Heat interaction between the systems and consequently the change in properties and work is governed by these laws of thermodynamics. Now we will see what are the laws of thermodynamics. पहला थर्मोडायनेमिक्स का लॉ जो है उसको हम बोलते हैं जीरोथ लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनेमिक्स. इन केस ऑफ जीरोथ लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनेमिक्स, if a system A is in thermal equilibrium with system C and also the system B is in thermal equilibrium with system C, then this two systems A and B will also be in thermal equilibrium. Means if TA is equal to TC and TB is equal to TC, then we can say TA is equal to TB also. So जब A और C का टेम्परेचर सेम होगा जो कि थर्मल इक्विलिब्रियम है और B और C का टेम्परेचर सेम होगा, then we can say कि टेम्परेचर of A and B will also be same. This law is used in measurement of temperature. This is the basis of temperature measurement. Zeroth law of thermodynamics is the basis of measurement of temperature. एग्जाम्पल हम कह सकते हैं थर्मोमीटर. थर्मोमीटर में हम इसी लॉ के द्वारा टेम्परेचर मेजर करते हैं. द सेकेंड लॉ we call it first law of thermodynamics. First law of thermodynamics क्या है? It's basically a law of energy conservation. Means energy can neither be created and nor can be destroyed. It can be converted from one form to another form. मतलब एनर्जी को हम न तो उत्पन्न कर सकते हैं न ही इसको नष्ट कर सकते हैं, केवल इसको एक रूप से दूसरे रूप में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. Means the Q, which is heat input to the system, can be converted in work and internal energy of the system. This is the equation of first law of thermodynamics, where Q is the heat input to the system, W is the work of system, and U is the internal energy of the system. So this heat energy can be converted into work and internal energy. So what are the implications of the first law of thermodynamics? We can convert heat into work and vice versa, work into heat. Heat और work दोनों एनर्जी के ही फॉर्म है, इंटरचेंजेबल फॉर्म है. We can convert heat into the work and work into heat. इसका मतलब है कि perpetual motion machine PMM1 of first type is not possible. Means हम ऐसा कोई भी मशीन नहीं बना सकते जिसमें कि बिना हीट दिए हम उससे वर्क ले सकें, या हम ऐसी कोई मशीन नहीं बना सकते जिसमें कि हम बिना कोई वर्क दिए हम उससे हीट इनपुट प्राप्त कर सकें. सो ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. हमें कोई वर्क चाहिए तो उसके लिए हीट की जरूरत पड़ेगी, और अगर हमें हीट चाहिए तो उसके लिए हमें वर्क देना ही पड़ेगा. सो PMM1 इज नॉट पॉसिबल. अब हम देखते हैं कि एनर्जी कितने तरह की होती है. तो पहला है इंटरनल एनर्जी. बेसिकली एनर्जी कैन बी इन टू फॉर्म्स. फर्स्ट इज एनर्जी इन ट्रांजिट, that is work and heat. Work and heat are the forms of energy that are in transit. And the second energy can be of energy in storage. So there are two forms of energy: energy in transit and energy in storage. Work and heat are energy in transit, while internal energy is heat in storage, energy in storage. So अब हम देखते हैं कि इंटरनल एनर्जी क्या होती है, एनर्जी इन स्टोरेज है. एंड फॉर एनी आइडियल गैस internal energy is a function of temperature only. U is equal to function of temperature only. Internal energy मॉलिक्यूलर वाइब्रेशन के कारण, मॉलिक्यूलर मूवमेंट के कारण होती है. Internal energy is due to molecular properties and their movement, rotational, vibration, etc. And for ideal gas, it is a function of temperature only. So this is the internal energy. Now second form of energy is kinetic energy, which is by virtue of motion. कोई भी पार्टिकल मोशन कर रहा है तो उसके मूवमेंट के कारण जो एनर्जी हमें मिलती है, that we call as kinetic energy. And it can be expressed as kinetic energy half mv square, where m is the mass of the particle and v is its velocity. So we can estimate kinetic energy of a particle using this expression half mv square. The third energy is the potential energy. Potential energy is due to its position of the particle, its gravitational energy, and it is due to the particle position, and it can be expressed as potential energy equal to mgz. G is the gravitational force, z is its position. So by using this formula we can calculate potential energy as m, g and z. It is due to its position and it's a gravitational energy. So from these formulas expression we can estimate the energy of the system. In next lecture we will discuss about the work, because we know that from first law the heat is converted into work and internal energy of the system. So internal energy we can calculate using the function of its function of temperature, and the second is the work. So we have to find out the work. We have to develop some expressions, and using this equation Q equal to W plus U, we can estimate the work output or heat input to the system or change in internal energy of the system, and consequently the properties of the system from one stage to second stage. Thanks.